Welcome to the morning after, the penultimate edition of the year here from the CFFL headquarters. Again, my co-host is here, Emma, taking a small break from school as she does this, as I just got home from work. So we'll finish this up and take a look at the week that was in the CFFL. First of all, I prevailed over Dr. Dangerous after a scare on Thursday night where Darren Waller kind of went off. Luckily, only one touchdown, 14.5 points. But Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook, Travis Kelce helped me pull through Josh Allen's 29.5 to a 35-point win over Dane. Then we had a bit of an upset. Bites' Badgers fall. The team price is right, 82.5 to 79. I think Bites was probably like a 12-point favorite in this one. Justin Herbert's 21.5 points to start the week on Thursday was big. However, Tony Pollard's late touchdown run in the Cowboy game, as well as the Steelers putting up just enough points to give team prices right the win, puts him into the Super Bowl, which is a rematch of the Super Bowl of 2016. I believe that was Super Bowl then 23 between team prices right and Chris's Cardinals. So I'll be setting that one up. Bites, I was so close to getting the Super Bowl prediction right to start the year. Half of it right. I'm happy it was my half that I got right. I think it's the second year I've done really well in this, so I'm getting good at predicting who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Finally, to set up the OK Bowl matchup, we had In Rodgers We Trust take down the Minotaurs, 87.5 to 60, and the Dingoes take down the Horn Dogs, 74.5 to 65. So it'll be Dingoes and In Rodgers We Trust in the battling for the Jim Shavina Consolation Memorial Belt in the consolation round for OK Bowl number 14, I believe. And in the fifth place game, Little Big Men took down the Badgers, 60.5 to 59.5. Benny Snell's late touchdown on Monday night gave him the extra money there. So we'll look at the consolation round. Like I said, this is OK Bowl number 14. Black Dingoes are looking for their second consolation round championship, and In Rodgers We Trust is looking for their first with a prestigious belt coming their way. Little Big Men did win $50 this year for fifth place. The Bruisers won $30 for sixth. The money will be going out at the end of the year in checks to you guys. Dr. Dangerous and the Badgers have each won $75. They have a chance to win another $25 this week in the third place game. And finally, the Cardinals and team prices right have each won $200. Winner of the Super Bowl 27 will win an additional $125. So now we have the annual tradition of the fantasy honors here. Some of the awards were a little tough to figure out this year, but I think it's a pretty good job I did with the awards. So we'll see. First one, some of the easy ones. Most transactions on the year, the Dave Pusick Award. I pulled that out, I think, for the second straight year here. 30 of them on the year. I think Team Price is Right was close. Fighting Sasquatches were also kind of close. Used to be a Fighting Sasquatches award, but I've now dominated with the most transactions on the year. Thank you, pandemic, for giving me more free time at home. Next up, the Eric Red Award of the Comeback Player of the Year, best shape of his life, Adam Thielen. He ended up being the fifth running back this year. He was a high third-round pick this year, but last year was very disappointing for him, 10.1 points per week. His role next year will be questionable with Justin Jefferson, but Thielen definitely came through with a big week this year as he's kind of the secondary goal line back for the Vikings. And for the second straight year, the Horn Dogs had signed the Kurt Warner Award, but then cut him, and then he was signed by someone else when he went off. Chase Claypool had, it should be 7.5 points per week. Number 16 receiver. He kind of cooled off lately. If you look at his stats now, they aren't as good, but he was on fire early in the year for Dr. Dangerous as the undrafted free agent of the year in the Kurt Warner Award. Next up, the Tom Brady Award is the best late round draft pick. James Robinson with the 18th round, 9.8 points per week, running back number 4. I got him very, very late, pick 211. Very good year. He also seems to be calming down a little bit now, but I can't ask any more of an late round pick like that. That was a really lucky pick by me that it ended up going so well. This year's Ryan Leaf Award is the first round bust. It was a tough choice. Lamar Jackson with the 5th pick. He ended up being the 18th quarterback. It was a rough one this year in the first round. You had Christian McCaffrey, the first pick, who was hurt all year. Second pick, Saquon Barkley got hurt first or second week. It was very early. Third pick was Ezekiel Elliott, who was not real productive, and he got hurt. 4th pick, Derrick Henry, very good. 5th pick, Lamar Jackson, not so good. 6th pick, Dalvin Cook, good. 7th pick, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, not so good. 8th pick, Kamara, real good. Joe Mixon, okay, and then he got hurt. You had Devontae Adams, very good pick in the first round there. So it was a strange first round. this year. There's so many busts and so many guys not playing up to expectations or injured. I try not to go with an injured guy because it's not so much your fault, but Lamar Jackson, now he's coming on. He's looking real good, but a rough start there. Finally, the guy who went from MVP to bust this year, let's see, the MVP this year, I did go with Dalvin Cook, 15.5 points per game, 6th pick overall. Last year, Lamar won 20 points per game. Kyler Murray did have more points per week on the year, but he was on a losing team. Josh Allen was only like 0.2 points behind him. And Dalvin Cook had 3.6 points more per week than the next running back, so that's why I went with him. That's a toss-up there, but I decided that was since I had the best record, I went with that one. Could make an argument for Kyler, but Dalvin Cook, I feel, is more representative of the MVP this year. That's why he gets it. So that is our fantasy awards this year. What do you think, Emma? Good fantasy awards?
I don't know.
I think, yeah. Thanks you for that ringing endorsement of my selections, Emma. Thank you.
Fine. I don't know anything about fantasy football.
I know. Got to learn more like your sister. Next up, Super Bowl 27 is the Cardinals versus Team Price is Right, and also OK Bowl 14 for the belt between T-Reebs and the Dingos. Sasquatches right now also in the Toilet Bowl and the Humiliation Bowl, whatever you want to call it. He leads the Gargoyles by 3.5 points. Gargoyles do not outscore the Sasquatches by 3.5 points. You get to pick your poison, Griff. Whatever you want to do in that picture will be put on the back of the belt for posterity. So now we will go take a look at the Super Bowl matchup. If you want to hold it up there, Emma, we have the Cardinals versus Team Price is Right in the 27th Super Bowl here in the CFFL. Rematch of the Super Bowl 23. You can put them down now. And 2016 game. David Johnson, I believe, was on Tim's team then too, so hopefully it's not a repeat of that because I did not win that one. So that is the show. Thank you for tuning in. One more show next week, and it'll be very short because it'll just be a Super Bowl recap and looking ahead to next year. So
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you very much. Everyone have a Merry Christmas except you, Tim. Hope the after Christmas stinks and you lose the Super Bowl. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll play out here as we go. So thank you. Good luck this week, except Tim. Bye.